Manager Gareth Southgate has admitted tomorrow's playoff against Belgium is not an assignment he approaches with any joy, and he will need to judge who requires rest and who has one last fight in their legs. Enthusiasm in some quarters is likely to wane, and there will probably be few of the beer-soaked mass gatherings back home, but a podium finish would equate to England's best return since glory in 1966, and the nation's greatest World Cup performance on foreign soil. If Southgate is looking for anyone to talk up the relevance of those achievements ahead of a tie some believe should not even be staged, he need look no further than Pickford. "We came to win this tournament. We can't do that now, but we want to finish third," he said. "Even if we can't finish as the best team in the world, we can still be the third best. Of course, it will be hard to get ourselves up for it, and that's where character comes in. It's another chance to show our togetherness. We want to finish a great tournament on a high. If we win, we can look back on it with a lot of pleasure, and that is what it is all about. Hopefully I will get the nod against Belgium. I'd love to get the goalkeeper of the tournament." Asked if he owed Roberto Martinez's side for their earlier 1-0 in Nizhny Novgorod, Pickford beamed and said, "I, definitely." The casual allusion to making FIFA's World Cup 11, ahead of finalists Hugo Lloris and Daniel Subasic and Belgian counterpart Thibaut Courtois, is typical of Pickford's rock-solid self-belief. He was not shaken by criticism from Courtois, who suggested the Everton number 1 lacked sufficient height, nor by queries over his top-hand technique in the group stages. Instead, he went on to become a penalty hero against Colombia and won the Man of the Match award for his second-half efforts against Sweden in the quarterfinal. He will return to Goodison Park even bolder and more certain in his own ability to reach new heights. "You get better with every game you play and by gaining experience all the time. This tournament will put me in good stead for the future," he said. "I know what I'm good at. I don't think I have any weaknesses, but I know what I can improve on. Your game management can always get better, but I've shown in this tournament I am capable of doing it at this level. Playing here can only help. The more experiences like this, the more I'm going to improve." The 24-year-old had never played a competitive international until England's opener in Volgograd, but will depart having banked lifelong memories of his own exploits and of the team's connection with their fans. The penalty save against Colombia felt big at the time, and it still feels big now. "We won a shootout," he said of his favorite moment, "but above all, this World Cup is about a group of lads embracing every moment, enjoying ourselves and doing ourselves justice. My overriding thought right now is that we did ourselves proud. The country believes in us again." Fellow goalkeeper Jack Butland is hoping to make his World Cup debut against Belgium and play his part in a tournament that has rebuilt the national side's reputation. Butland and fellow goalkeeper Nick Pope are the only members of Southgate's 23-man squad who have yet to feature in Russia, with Pickford playing all 6 matches. Having sent out the same starting 11 for each of England's 3 knockout games, Southgate is likely to ring the changes in St. Petersburg tomorrow, and Butland would welcome the chance to take the stage after a month of acting as a diligent understudy. "You're never gifted an England appearance, but if I play then that's brilliant," he said. "I've done my best out here. I've tried to support Jordan the best I can to help give us the best chance as a team. If given the opportunity to play, I would love it, and hopefully there'd be a few of my family out here to watch it as well. It's a difficult game because we wanted to be in the final. We'll need a day of dusting off, putting everything to bed, and try to bury it as best we can. Want to try and finish on a high on Saturday, and if given the chance I'll relish it and enjoy it." The Stoke goalkeeper, who is sure to attract interest from Premier League clubs ahead of the new season, was a frustrated spectator as England saw an early lead disappear against Croatia. But he has seen enough in recent weeks to believe a new connection has been forged with football supporters, who have reconnected with the Three Lions after years of growing estrangement. "It was horrible being on the sides where it's out of your control, watching the boys go at it," he said. "But we've given it everything out here, and I think the fans who've stayed behind here have seen that and respect that.